Alright, it's time. We pulled the motor on this car back in November last year. So, it's been months. It's time to fire this motor out for the first time. Let's see what happens. Let's go. Now, like I've been saying, first time we're going to fire this motor up. This 371 and this 56 Oldsmobile. Now, back in November, we pulled the motor. Hold on. I see it. Nice and slow. A little more. Wait. I see it. And we had it sent to the machine shop. Tore it all down. New pistons. Turned the crank. The heads were redone. New valves. Valve job. Etc. So on.
Alright, we got the block ready to go.
But this car could be systematic, hydromatic, ultramatic.
Okay, water pump housing seal, brand new one. Made in USA. Replacement. Let's put this on. We go back into the old videos. You'll see the tear down and the reassemble. So we got it to this point. All right, and it's time. In fact, it's past time. I have a couple things to do. We're gonna put the battery in the car. Get some lightning going in it. I gotta put the fluids in. I gotta put the transmission fluid in. Oil's good. I checked the oil already. We have oil. I have a couple things to do with the wiring. I have to ground the ignition switch. Yeah, we're gonna put that back in the car. There's a couple things wiring wise that's not done. Turn signals and stuff, that's minor. We don't need that right now. But we're gonna get this thing fired up today, and if all goes right, we're gonna have this thing purring. Now, initially when you fire up a motor, what you like to do, you want to seat those rings. So we're gonna fire this thing up. We have to put some radiator, we gotta fill it up with antifreeze. But we're gonna fire this motor up and let it run for 20 minutes, about 1400 RPM. Okay, just let it run, let it seat in, let it burn them rings, into the crosshatch and the cylinder walls. All right, that's the plan. And then we're gonna change the oil and make sure everything's good, and hopefully take this thing out for a ride. We'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen here. But first things first, we got to put some of the essentials back in the car, and we are ready to go. So let's just go. We got battery, transmission fluid, etc. Then we're gonna do some tests. We're gonna take the multimeter out. We got to make sure we got the right voltage at the coil, the key is on, the whole 9 yards. And the internals of the car, the idiot lights, I got to pull out the speedometer. I got to pull out the whole odometer anyway and fix my speedometer don't work. So while I'm in there, I'm going to rewire all the little lights so they're all working. But that's another day. Today we got to get this motor fired up and make sure everything's cool. Let's go.
Who's with me? Let's go! Come on!
Battery is on charge. As we can see here, the light's green. The battery's ready to go. I have not thrown the positive yet on the battery. Now I've tested everything with an external tester. I'm pretty confident that everything's going to be okay. So for the first time, we're gonna throw the hot wire on the battery. Okay, third positive on here. Let's see what's. Hopefully nothing's cooking, and get this thing ready. We're gonna fire this thing up for the first time. So in between all this going on, the motor's breaking in, the timing's off a little bit, and we get the car running. And you know, I was glad the motor eventually smooths out, and we changed the oil in it, but massive transmission leak. So it was a Wednesday night. I pulled the transmission, replaced the seal on the crankshaft and the flywheel. Thursday night, put transmission back in, refired the car back up. Transmission does not leak no more. So we are smoothing out the car. We're finished wiring, right? We got turn signals now. I'm legal. I got brake lights. I got all the wiring done. The motor with the oil was changed twice. So now we are heading out for it. Basically, it's first ride on the street, and let's get to that. We're out on the first drive. Really got the motor back in now, and just trying to iron out some bugs. But first ride with the car. to hand shift the trans. I don't have the linkage dialed in yet. It downshifts okay. Smooth, no misses, everything's, knock on wood, everything's good so far. I think the turn signal's working. Timing advance. Timing's off a little bit. Getting a little pingy. Well, there she is. So, 7 months later, we get the car, the motor's back in, the thing is purring like a kitten. We are just gonna enjoy this car now. Let's take it out, get the bugs out, a little bit more wiring yet to do in it. But it's an absolute beautiful car. Love the Oldsmobiles. I love anything from the 50s, you know, the styling, the Chevys, the 55 Chevys, but not too many people have a 56 Oldsmobile custom, so that's where I was going with this. So let's go enjoy the car. Sounding good. Let's keep checking up on it a little bit before we got to break this motor in. And thanks for watching this episode. We've been very busy lately, and I've been out of town, but we have a lot of stuff in store coming up. A lot of car shows. Some more projects coming in the shop. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.